Alright, I want to show you this real quick. I'm fighting for the survival of this is melon right here. And this is watermelon, and this is melon. And I've got a little one here, right? Now I want you to notice that this is all new growth. Look at this leaf. Look how there's very little. There's something that tried to eat it, but then I was like, I don't want it. This is new growth. There's nothing in it. This is old growth that didn't have the wormwood, right? And here's the new growth with the wormwood. Here's the old growth right here. This is an old leaf. You can see the damage, right? This is one of the older leaves. Now imagine when it grows like a balloon, the damage is going to grow up. So what I'm doing now is just picking up wormwood, cutting it, because I want to pull up wormwood from the root. I've decided I want to keep it. I want to keep it coming up because it's such a useful plant. I cut it and then I just trim it and just put it around the plant, and we'll see. I'm going to keep making videos on this. Here's another one, right? Look at this poor guy. These brown beetles. But the good news is this is new growth in the middle here, right here, and it doesn't have much damage. But this is old growth. Look at how much damage. And I'm going to basically just wrap this thing. This beautiful basil, doing really well. Tomatoes, doing really well. Here's a melon. Here's another melon. So I'm going to work for them for a little bit. Hey there. So I want to show you, this is wormwood. And I recommend, if you've got it, and if you don't have it, it's not a big problem. Look around what's growing and what the bugs aren't eating. And obviously you want something that has a soft leaf, right? Something that is that will easily break down. You don't want like bamboo. This stuff will, take I don't know, 3-4 months, a year to break down. This very coarse stuff. So wormwood has a very distinctive smell. I actually like the smell. Ants like to be on it, and they like to put what's it called? What are they called? Oh, here's a small aphids. So all I'm doing is around my plant, which I'm just cutting, just like this. Just cutting it with a pair of scissors and just like putting it down as ground cover. Now, why am I doing this? One is it's releasing the toxins, the smell, right? So this area now is going to be pungent with wormwood smell. And any bug that basically goes, oh, this is wormwood, it's going to confuse them, right? So, there's a little caterpillar, a little fucker right there. I don't know what this guy is. He may have been the one eating it. He could be a culprit, but he now is a chopped one. So it's all about basically using what you have in order to bring. So it's really simple. And just push it around. Here's the little culprit right here. Did you see that little brown guy? Let's see if I get him. This right here is the Japanese brown beetle. This little guy right here, and he's like, wow, what's this smell? He's like, look, he's looking around. He's like, oh, I don't want to eat this. I'm looking at him. He's walking around with wormwood going, this is not what, he's definitely like, this is not what I want, right? So I'm already driving those little fuckers out of here, excuse my French. And, so it's me against them. But I'm not giving any Monsanto or Bayer or any person my money to put crap on my food for my kids. Because this, to me, the food my kids eat is the most valuable thing in the world, right? And here's a guy right here that needs some wormwood around it. I'm just going to move my wormwood, and that's what I'm doing. Just collecting wormwood and cutting it up, and there's another little guy here that I'm hopefully will be able to save by putting wormwood around it, and then I'm going to water it. And as this wormwood decomposes, the plants are going to absorb the qualities of it, and and benefit from it, as I've shown you. The other thing I have is spiders, and I want these spiders. I want more spiders, and putting down ground cover and everything else is going to attract spiders. Spiders love ground cover. You put down ground cover, there's going to be spiders running around everywhere. They love it. It's kind of like they can see, that spiders have very good eyes. So they like ground cover on that. So, what do you think? Oh, there's a little guy. You saw that little guy? Here's a little brown beetle. These are the guys right here. Come here, little guy. They're called the Japanese brown beetle, and they're wreaking havoc on plants in the U.S. So he's a little fucker. That's what he is. All right, turn this off.